maybe close to 2 months. And we're on 12 hours and off 12 hours. Me and another colonel for the length of the Cuban thing.
Well, and now when you say the Cuban thing, and not the Cuban Missile Crisis, right? That's not what you're talking about. Oh, okay, all right. Then it started, like with the Cuban Missile Crisis, but then we were on high alert for a while afterwards. Is that the thing?
We had an abortive effort to put people ashore. Things got really tough.
Bay of Pigs that we're talking about.
Yeah. And one night, I needed to schedule a fighter mission.
And now specifically during the missile crisis itself, which I think was a couple weeks, when things were really on the edge of going to nuclear war potentially with the Soviets. Did that just ripple through the Air Force, and everybody was like, "Holy cow! We may on the verge, we may be on the verge," or you didn't really know?
I don't remember it being that way, Michael.
Yeah. Okay.
We scheduled reconnaissance over the island regularly, maybe every hour or something like that, day and night.
Taking lots of pictures, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Any form of intelligence that we had that's airborne, we'd send it over there,
Yeah.
And you didn't realize it's going to get into this kind of thing, did you, Michael?
No, I definitely had a good idea that it was, but. And
Michael, I've got so damn many of these kind of stories,
Yeah.
And if you ask me just to list them, I couldn't list them. But when I start telling it reminds me of something else.
Yeah. Well, do you want to do this over the phone sometimes too? I mean, is that a thing that you'd be interested in doing? Like, do it on your speaker or something, so then you don't have to actually hold the phone to your ear all
That's one
day.
of my problems, of course, on the phone. I have both hearing aids in now. And what my point is I'm making to you, get good people to work for you and tell them what you expect and let them do it.
Yeah.
Give them credit.
And that's something I've slowly learned over time of owning the offices and now the last 3 or 4 months, so I'm largely back in the clinic. Though I'm not actually doing a whole lot of dentistry, I am doing a good number of exams, so I'm actually meeting patients, and I like that more, because that, it's good PR with the patients. It's like
keeping your hand in.
And but in terms of our managers, so now I'm much more hands off. It's like, hey, if this is the problem I see, do it however you want to. If you hit a roadblock in terms of creative ideas, you can come to me, and I'll tell you what I think. But I found that when I try to micromanage, or when I try to tell them exactly how to do it, then not only is that way more time consuming on me,
but you take away their incentive.
And it takes away their sense of responsibility for it too. It's like, well, you were the one that said to do it like this, and I tried and it didn't work, that sort of thing,
Boy, you got your finger on it in